guys, I'm Brenda and welcome back to another video in SugarPinkDIY. And in today's video, I want to share with you 7 rules in calligraphy and in hand lettering. And although I know there's a bunch of rules in calligraphy and hand lettering, I only picked the ones that I think are most important, so I only picked 7. And I also want to send a shout out to Karina Cuba and Jimena and Sarah. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss any of my following videos. And now let's go on to the video.
Alrighty guys, so the first rule here is that all of the upstrokes should be super thin. So basically, you shouldn't be pressing too hard on your markers. This way you will achieve thin strokes instead of thick strokes. As you guys can see, I'm using a somewhat thick marker to make the orange upstrokes. So to make the upstrokes thin, I'm only writing with the tip of the marker. The second rule is to make the thick downstrokes, or somewhat thicker than the upstrokes. For this, you can use a thin or thick marker, and all you need to do is press it hard on your paper to make the thick downstrokes. The third rule for calligraphy and hand lettering is that you should leave the same amount of space in between each letter. For example, in this case, I wrote A, B, and C, and I'm leaving the same amount of space in between my letters. So C and B have the same space in between, and the same goes for A and B. To make this space a little bit visible, I'm highlighting it with my blue marker. Your spaces don't have to be exactly the same, but a similar space is preferred since this allows your letters to be clean, uniform, and super cute. The fourth rule in calligraphy and hand lettering is that all of your letters should be of the same height. For example, A and C are letters without ascending or descending strokes, so these letters should only reach the middle part of your notebook's row. But B, D, and H are letters with ascending strokes, so these letters should reach the top of your notebook's row. Rule number 5 is all about making or writing your letters using the same size. For example, using the same size format, I wrote A, B, and C on the left side. This is how all of your letters or phrases should appear. On the right side, I wrote A, B, and C using a different size format. As you guys can see, with this format, the letters lose their shape and they can get confused between upper and lower case. Rule number 6 is super easy, and all you need to know is that the space inside each loop should be the same. Loops are small circles or connections you make between your strokes. For example, in this case, letter B has a loop. Loops allow your letters to appear spacious and give the idea that you write fluently. Plus, loops also decorate your letters. I'm dividing rule number 7 into 3 parts so you guys can see how you can write your phrases, letters, or words. For example, for the first A, B, and C, I wrote my letters leaning towards the right. For the second A, B, and C, I kept all of the letters straight, meaning they weren't leaning to one side. The first and second examples are the ways your phrases or words should be written. Either all of the letters should be leaning left or all of them leaning right, or just be straight. But they shouldn't be leaning in different angles or directions. To make the angles and directions a little bit visible for you guys, I highlighted them with a blue marker.
Alright guys, this was it for today's video. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss any of my following videos. And see you on the following video. Bye guys!